Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we are the UK's most dangerous gang, the Office Blokes, in this office.
Yeah, word.
Do you know, like, speaking of gang culture in the UK, do you know Dave Courtney?
The guy
The
from London.
celebrity gangster.
The guy who's just killed himself.
Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah.
Like he recorded a video and then explained
Seen the
what he
video.
was going to
Yeah,
do.
I know.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
And then allegedly popped himself.
Right.
It's quite sad,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
you know, when you listen to him
it's-
talking
yeah,
on the
It's
video.
mental
and
health,
stuff.
innit?
Was he
Yeah.
poorly? Yeah.
No.
Rheumatoid arthritis, he reckons.
Oh,
and
yeah,
said he
that's
was in
not-
pain
yeah.
every day. And
Yeah, he
Right,
wasn't
okay.
he wasn't on death's door as far as like
Yeah.
cancer or anything like that goes.
Pain and stuff and
but he's one of these kind of
grim.
public gangsters for the
He
past
was
50
he was
years.
Best mate with the
where-
craze, wasn't he?
Allegedly so, yeah.
He was carrying a bloody coffin at the funeral. So,
Was he?
Yeah.
Right.
So I imagine he was pretty close.
Yeah. There's a punk band called Rancid from the States that have been around forever, like 30 years at least, and they've got a song called David Courtney.
Right.
And it's a whole
Really?
song about him.
Wow.
Yeah,
I've
he's a
heard
boy.
of- I've heard
Yeah,
of
he's
that.
definitely one of the boys down there.
Lived life on his own terms, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I think went out that same way. But yeah, we're going to check this out, the UK's most dangerous gangs. Wonder if we're on it, do you reckon?
Yeah, and probably not.
No.
In the underworld of the United Kingdom, a network of dangerous gangs operates, each with its own unique modus operandi and infamy. These criminal organizations, spread across distinct geographic areas of operation and influence, have remarkably impacted society through their illegal activities. Our journey will introduce you to 5 of the UK's most dangerous gangs. Peckham Boys. Originating from the South London district of Peckham, the Peckham Boys have carved a notorious path through the UK's criminal landscape. Their roots trace back to the 1970s, evolving from a group of local youths into a formidable gang with a reputation for violence and territorial control. The Peckham Boys' criminal activities encompass many illicit ventures, including drug trafficking, robberies, and firearms offenses. They are known for their fierce loyalty to their turf and have clashed with rival gangs to defend their territory. The gang's involvement in the drug trade has allowed them to expand their influence beyond their home turf into neighboring areas. With their extensive criminal networks, the Peckham Boys have become a significant force in the UK's gang scene. Their presence has sparked fear in communities, making them a dominant and dangerous criminal entity. Tottenham Mandem.
And
Do you think these are overblown?
yeah,
Because
they're all from the same
like,
area so far.
Yeah.
But I just find like a lot of this, I think, are the street guys, and then maybe there's people above them a little bit, but like the real organised crime of trafficking like tons of illicit substances into the country and stuff is like up there. You know, people that
it's
you don't
huge.
hear
Yeah,
about.
These
now,
look
you
like
know.
more younger guys, like
Yeah, this is
teenagers, didn't they? Really?
This is what it is. This is like street gang
Yeah,
culture.
yeah,
yeah.
This is what this is. You know, when you're talking, if you're going down the, this is like I say, this is teenage gang culture. If you
Yeah.
want, or young gang culture.
Yeah.
If you're going down the organised crime route, it's a whole different ball game.
That's
Yeah,
more
yeah.
what I think of
Yeah.
with this sort of stuff.
It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think number one should be Quality Street, really.
Yeah.
Allegedly, my dad's brother was part of that.
Yeah, that's everyone was in the day.
But that was his
My
local
mum was.
pub, and they were all his they were his friends allegedly. I don't know. He's dead before I was born.
Hailing from the North District of Tottenham, the Tottenham Mandem has earned a fearsome reputation as one of the UK's most violent and organized gangs. The gang's origins can be traced back to the 1980s, and it has since solidified its presence in the criminal underworld. Tottenham Mandem's criminal activities span drug trafficking, firearms offenses, and armed robberies. They've shown a willingness to use extreme violence to protect their interests and maintain control over their territory. Rivalries with other gangs have led to violent confrontations, contributing to their notoriety. The gang's influence extends beyond the streets, with some members gaining notoriety in the UK rap scene, further boosting their profile and attracting a devoted following. Albanians. You may have heard of the notorious Albanian Mafia, but a lesser-known entity of equivalent ruthlessness is the Albanian street gang known as the Albanians. Primarily composed of Albanian and Kosovar immigrants, this gang represents a sinister underbelly of crime, a force so formidable that few dare to confront it. The close-knit relations they maintain with the mafia have effectively positioned them at the helm of the drug trade, ensuring their dominance over every nook and cranny of London. More than just a street gang, the Albanians operate with a level of sophistication and terror that closely mirrors that of the mafia, albeit with a distinctive and unabashed visibility on the streets. Infamously recognized for their weed houses, the Albanians have ingeniously pioneered a model for the clandestine cultivation of cannabis. They target unsuspecting locations, places far from the gaze of suspicion, where they convert rented buildings or homes into full-fledged narcotics laboratories. The Albanians' influence extends far beyond drug trafficking, with their fingerprints marking virtually every facet of illicit activity in the United Kingdom. The Yardies.
They know how to be naughty.
The Yardies.
The Albanians.
I think they both do, really, don't they? That's more what I think of when you're talking about gangs, really. More organisational based, hierarchical sort of thing. Just legalise weed, though, and you're going to instantly...
Else. I don't think they dick about with weed.
You think that's the low-level stuff?
Yep. That's the street level.
A couple of little street kids want to join the gang, you go and start a grow operation and funnel the money up, that sort of thing.
I reckon.
Yeah.
Hailing from Jamaica, the Yardies have significantly impacted the UK's gang landscape. Originating in the 1980s, they established themselves in British cities, particularly London and Birmingham. The Yardies' criminal endeavors are vast and encompass drug trafficking, arms dealing, and money laundering. They're known for their ruthless approach to eliminating rivals and have a reputation for violence and intimidation. Over the years, the Yardies have become a transnational criminal organization with ties to Jamaican drug cartels and a global network of illegal operations. Their influence extends beyond the UK, making them a formidable and internationally recognized gang. The Hoxton Gang. Based in the East London district of Hoxton, this gang is known for its violent tendencies and involvement in various criminal enterprises. Originating in the early 2000s, the Hoxton Gang has gained notoriety through its activities. Drug trafficking and violent confrontations with rival gangs are among the gang's primary criminal activities. They've been involved in high-profile incidents, contributing to their reputation as a dangerous and volatile group. Despite efforts by law enforcement to disrupt their operations, the Hoxton Gang remains a significant presence in the UK's gang scene, representing a constant challenge for authorities. As we conclude our journey through the dark and dangerous world of the UK's most notorious gangs, we've witnessed the sinister underbelly of crime and these organizations' impact on society. Each gang brings its own distinct brand of violence and illicit activities, leaving their mark on the communities they terrorize. But the world of gangs is not limited to the ones we've explored here. Throughout the UK and beyond, countless criminal organizations operate, each with a unique story and impact on their surroundings. If you know of other exceptional gangs or have insights into the underworld of any nation, let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey through the shadowy realms of criminal gangs in the United Kingdom.
I think you need specific examples of crimes to really bring it home with stuff like that.
Stock footage of like non-UK gangs that are running around.
I think a lot of it wasn't it? Yeah. And like I say, a lot of those were just like youth gangs, weren't like, I don't think they were like organised.
Well, the Yardies and the Albanians are quite.
It's a bit different.
Renowned, aren't they?
Yeah, I think the Albanians are more of a mafia-based, like run by families and sort of overseas and stuff.
They took over. The Albanians took over from the Russians over here.
Yeah,
big time.
I saw a thing years ago where I was in a bar local to here, and it was big Eastern European guys. There's never been any trouble in this bar before. They just walked straight in, went behind the bar and started serving themselves. And the manager was like, he just went white as a sheet. And then he told his staff they need to be looked after. And for the rest of the night, the atmosphere was awful. Like everyone knew something was going on.
Yeah.
And these guys were rough, massive guys. And it just went weird, and then never saw him in there again. But it was like he owed someone money, or someone had a piece of the bar or something.
Yeah.
It's not the Lithuanian guy who's got the bar, is it?
No,
Okay.
no, it's one in Goose Green.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah.
But it was just odd, and it was a manager that ended up not being there for very long after that. Maybe he owed money to someone.
Yeah,
But that seemed like organised crime. The guys came in.
Maybe making a point.
Just
Yeah.
sort of like, all they're doing is just setting the target, aren't they?
Yeah.
Just sort of saying, we know where you are.
Yeah, we can do
Let
what
them
we
know you're
want.
there.
Try and stop us.
It's one of them where you're having a fun night, and then instantly the whole atmosphere just
Yeah.
dropped, and everyone's like,
Yeah, you just get up and leave, mate. At that point, you don't want to know about that.
Yeah.
Just get up
Le-
and leave. You
leave
don't want to
them
be
to
witness. You don't want to be witness to anything. You don't want to be a part of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want the police coming down and saying, "What did you see again?"
Yeah.
You just be like, "Nah, I left way before they got there, mate."
Did you see this guy get battered?
Yeah. What guy?
Go.
there was
Don't
no
speak English.
there was no violence, thankfully, but
Comprende.
there was an air of it. There was like something quite sinister. Was
Don't give a shit. As soon as anything like goes down, I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
like, see ya.
But you look at Goose Green.
You can sense it. You know the people, don't you? You can, you can spot a mile off.
Yeah,
can't you?
this
Really
was
can.
like, like you say, from a mile away, you just went, oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I've been in restaurants where there's been meetings going on, and I looked at a table and I thought, "Fucking hell,
Yeah.
it's like, what's going on there?" Sort of thing, and I'm just like, "Let's move to another table. Let's
Yeah.
get away from. I don't want to be anywhere near in earshot of anything they're saying."
My
Yeah.
bro years ago worked in a bar in Alty, and it was the same thing. You know, his manager came over and said, "These guys don't pay for a thing; they get looked after," and the bill was in the thousands.
Yeah.
And it was like, "I'm gonna have to go and cut them off." And he tried to send my bro to go and cut these guys off, and it was like, "No." Yeah, there's more of that. But yeah, Goose Green, where that bar is, there's been loads of weird stuff like that. That's
There's
where
murders and everything around there.
Tyson Fury's cousin was killed, isn't
Yeah,
it?
correct.
And that other weird one where a guy orchestrated his own stabbing and stuff.
Yeah, that was weird.
It's a weird place. It's a
Strange.
very unusual place, that area. But anyway,
Anyway.
you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.